Hi there, my name is Dolores Van Bogart, and I'm a Senior Vice President Sales Leader with Norwex. I have been in the direct sales industry for the last 19 years. I started when I had a 1-year-old and a 6-month-old, and I now have a daughter who is 20, 19, and our third daughter who is 16. So one thing that I love about this business is I have been able to make it very flexible and work it into our family life while raising our daughters. So one thing that I often said to my husband over the years, and if you've been doing this for 19 years, I know for a fact you have said this as well, I'm out of business. Out of business meaning I've got an empty calendar. So everybody runs into roadblocks over the years of times when they literally don't see anything on the horizon. And sometimes people could be like, well, I think my area is saturated. I do not believe in that S word, especially because as of right now, Norwex is in less than 3% of the homes. So as long as I can go to Costco, Walmart, Canadian Tire, Target, any of the grocery stores in your area and mine, and there is an entire aisle of chemical cleaning products, I have a job to do because I no longer even go down those aisles, and neither do my long-term customers. So we are in the business of converting homes. We are not asking people to spend money on anything that they wouldn't otherwise already purchase. So I think hosting and finding hosts starts with the mentality of the consultant, believing that you have something that they need, that they're spending their money on anyway. I live in an area that is very hot and cold with the economy. Like either everyone's buying brand new trucks or everyone is on unemployment. It's very up and down in the economy here. And one thing that I've always told my team is regardless of the economy, people do not stop cleaning their toilets, cleaning their showers, wiping their counters after breakfast, lunch, and supper, and washing their face. Well, that one's optional, I've heard, but for myself, I like washing my face at night. So personal hygiene and keeping our homes tidy is not something that is optional. So therefore, I'm going to take you through a little exercise that I have done many times with my team, and I'm going to share it with you. All right, so come along with me for a little journey. I need you to grab a pen and a pad of paper. If you don't have one, please pause this video and go get one, and then we will continue. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to refresh your Frankie list. I know you already dropped your pen thinking, oh my goodness, this girl is so old school. Trust me, I've got a new twist and it's gonna impact you. I haven't yet found consultants that have been in this industry for more than 10 years who aren't like, oh my goodness, Dolores, that works. Okay, so just trust me. Okay, so I want you to grab a pen and paper and we are going to refresh your Frank list. Now we know that Frankie list stands for your friends, your relatives, your acquaintances, neighbors, anyone that you know through the kids in your life, and then of course social media contacts. And especially now, it's really important that whether you're taking your business virtually or whether we are able to do in-home presentations depending on the global climate, either way, everybody should always, at all times, have an ongoing Frankie list. Aw, did you see my girls? I just saw them pop up. There they are. They're so awesome. Okay. So I have a list on my phone under notes. So when the girls were younger and I'd be sitting at swimming lessons and I would meet some new moms, I would even just write down, Allison's mom or Jennifer's granddaughter, or like however I knew somebody or met somebody, or the ladies that I go into the bank. I'm old school. I'm from a small town. I like going into the bank. I have made I walk in, they know me. They all know me by first name because I go in every time I need to make a deposit. It's about being intentional in our relationships and knowing that where you go and what you do, you are constantly representing the brand that you are distributing. Okay. So I want you to make a list with me. So I'm going to call out some ideas and I want you to write down 3 names for everything I say. Now I'm going to say them fast. So you can pause this video, or you can, I know that there's a bunch of different forms of this floating around. I know I've made one and I'm pretty sure Norwex head office has made them, but here we go. Hairdressers, 3 hairdressers. Who do you know that is a hairdresser? 3 teachers. 3 nurses. 3 people that you know that are in another direct sales company. 3 doctors or paramedics. 3 people that do nails or maybe do pedicures, manicures, facials. Maybe, I know for me, it's the company here that I regularly do team incentives to. And I've even become friends with the owner of the place. Like, be intentional. Always go to the same stores, because when you support their business, they want to support your business. And no, I don't get my nails done. See, I'm a farm girl. I just keep my nails simple. I do like my toenails being done though. All right, side note. Okay, 3 people that own a dog. 3 people that own a cat. 3 people that either are farmers or grew up on a farm. 3 people that live by the ocean. 3 people that lived on your street growing up. How about from your church, your community? People who love to travel, people who are retired, people who work with your spouse, someone who just built a new home, someone who's just getting married, someone who has a child who's just getting married, someone who just had a baby, someone who has a baby just coming into the family. A receptionist at either your kid's school, at the car dealership that you get your oil change done at the veterinarian clinic that you frequently bring your pets to for their annual checkups. How about the person that you get to do your taxes or do your investments or do your insurance through? So there are lots of different people that you can think of. Doctor's office, your dentist, not only the dentist themselves, but the dental hygienist and the receptionist. Think of 3 people who love hockey, 3 people who love football. They can be males, they can be females. They can live anywhere clear across the country. If you needed a really good recipe, who would you call? Who are your 3 people that if you needed cooking advice that you would turn to? 3 people who are amazing volunteers in your community or in your school or in your neighborhood. 3 old high school friends. 3 friends from your spouse. Who do you know that's super concerned about the environment? 3 people that work for the government. 3 people who are home cleaners. 3 people who run a day home and take care of other people's children. Who would you say are your 3 wisest friends? And who are 3 people that you would consider to be the most frugal people that you know? I want you to think outside of the regular box of your friends, your relatives, your acquaintances, your neighbors. I want you to think clear across the country. Who are the people that you know? Okay, so just pause this video, and before you go any further, I want you to have a list of 50 to 100 people, okay? And then resume watching. All right, so now what we're gonna do is something totally different. I would like you to write down a list of your 5 favorite Norwex items, okay? Maybe it is the bathroom scrub mitt and the descaler or the bathroom cleaner. Who would want to live without the toilet brush? Thermal plastic rubber embedded with silver. That is awesome. The bed sheets. Of course, we have all of our silicone products. I want you to write down 5 items. If I told you that Norwex was vanishing, what 5 products would be your go-to items if Norwex said, before we disappear, you may only buy 5 items? That's it. Would you buy some more of the Enviro scrubs? Maybe the Spira sponges? What about the cleaning paste? If you don't already own it, you're going to want the counter cloth box set, right? Or more tea towels and cloths, maybe in colors you don't have. The new dishwasher detergent. What on earth? I've been telling my customers for 14 years not to buy Norwex's dishwasher detergent. This stuff works. This works amazing. I am so in love with it. It works fantastic. Dryer balls, The laundry booster, another must have with the laundry detergent. That's it. You can only buy 5 items. 5 items. What are your 5 favorite items? If you could only buy 5 more items, maybe you would want to buy a mop, because when your kid moves out, you know that the only mop your family has is the one that you have in your closet. So maybe you would want to pick up 1 more mop, but you can only buy 5 items. Okay? Maybe another dusting mitt. Oh my goodness, the EnviroCloths are only guaranteed to remove bacteria from a surface for 2 years. Come on, guys, you're going to for sure have to pick up a couple more of those, but you can only buy 5 items. What about the body pack? What about the new shampoo and conditioner? What about Norwex's Naturally Timeless or Lacier creams and lotions? What about an MVP pack or the Leather Shine? Not to mention the Fresh Wash and the mattress spray. All right. No optic scarf for you. What were your 5 items, right? It's hard. It's really hard to be like, well, what should I choose if I could only buy 5 items? That's it. What would your 5 favorite items be? And you can only buy each item once. So let's say you did the cleaning paste, an EnviroCloth, the body pack, the lint mitt, and the leather shine. Okay? 5 items. That's it. You could only buy 5. Now I want you to go back to that list of people that you created, and I want you to get a highlighter. And I want you to highlight how many people that you know own your 5 favorite items. That you would literally be in a panic if Norwex would vanish. You would never again be able to buy any of those products ever again. Not the mattress spray, not the descaler. Gone. No more cleaning paste. No more masks. Highlight who on your list doesn't even own 5 of your favorite items. And I know if you've been with Norwex for any length of time, it was hard to pick 5. I know, because I couldn't pick 5. I want you to reach out to everybody on your list who isn't highlighted, because at a minimum, they deserve to attend a presentation as your guest. Do it online, virtually invite them to an online party. They deserve to host a party and get these products into their home totally for free, or offer them to join the business, and they could be a fellow team member to help educate this greater North American community so that we can bump that percentage up to 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20% of our society to have Norwex products in their home. Have an amazing day.